So like I said, in this video we're going to do a quick bit of revision on shapes that we've already seen in the junior cert and other bits of the course. So first we're going to look at the square here. So obviously on a square all sides are the same, all the corners are 90 degrees, the perimeter is just 4 by A. That's if A is one side, it's just 4 times. You have to add all the different sides together, and that's the total length is the perimeter. The area is just the length by the width. In this case it's A by A, because again every side is the same, so it's going to be A squared. That's the area of this square. The diagonal now, so the diagonal is one that goes from one corner to the other. We're going to get that by Pythagoras. We know that this is A, and this is D. So this triangle here is just that bit drawn out there. So you say D squared is equal to A squared plus A squared. That's Pythagoras. And then you can rearrange it. You can find that D is equal to the square root of 2 multiplied by A. Alright, so that's how to get the length of the diagonal, and that can be important sometimes. Also, the diagonals cross at 90-degree angles, and then as well the diagonals bisect each other. What bisecting means, it means that they cut each other in half. So that's the center point of, say, this line here. Alright, so I'll move on to the next shape we're going to look at then is the rectangle down here in the bottom left. So in the rectangle, 2 of the sides are the same, not all of them. So this is A, this is A, this is B, this is B, so they're similar. Again, 90-degree corners, so right angle in the corners. The perimeter is A plus B plus B, so you just add all of the sides together again. The area then, again, is the width by the length. That's the area of a rectangle. In this case, it's B times A. So depending on what the numbers are, it can be anything there. So width by the length is the area of a rectangle. The diagonal is a little bit more difficult this time. It's not the same number twice. It's still just Pythagoras though. So you have your diagonal D, B, and then A. You'd say D squared is equal to B squared plus A squared, and from that you can figure out what the length of the diagonal is. Alright? And again, the diagonals bisect each other on a rectangle. So you need to know all of these kind of things. They should be almost second nature to you. Just a quick revision, like I said. So you should need to know all of these when you're solving more difficult problems. Okay, parallelograms now. So parallelograms, again, 2 sides are the same, so kind of like a rectangle, except it's just pushed to the side, and the lines are still parallel. So in this case, that's parallel with this, and the top one is parallel with the bottom one here. Opposite angles are the same, so this angle is opposite to this angle, and they're the same. That angle is B, and that angle is B also. This angle is A, that angle is A also. Yeah, the perimeter is again just A plus B plus B. So A, B, B. So you add all the different sides together, and it's the length to go the whole way around. The diagonals bisect. I don't know if the diagonal is drawn on this, but if you want to draw a diagonal from here to here and here to here, they're going to bisect each other. Okay, so that's an important thing to know. Now, how do you get the area of a parallelogram is a little bit different. It's the base multiplied by the height. All right, so it's not A multiplied by B. It's multiplied by the height. So the height here, I'm going to scribble it in, I'll go blue, is going to be like this. Yeah, so that's the height. It's the perpendicular height going straight up. So I have that drawn here. So we have to get the base length by the height, and the way to get the height is use trigonometry. So you draw that little line in, and now you have your angle B, you have the length B there, and then you have H. So you can use sine, cos, and tan to try and get the number that H is. Alright, so that's how you get the area of a parallelogram. It's multiply the base by the height, and this is how you get the height. So then the last shape we're going to look at is going to be the triangle. So again, we've seen triangles a lot before in trigonometry. So the perimeter is just A plus B plus C, so just every side added together. The area is either half multiplied by AB sine C. In this case, C would be the angle in between A and B, so it would be this angle here in this case. Or else it's half by the base by the perpendicular heights. There are 2 different areas, 2 different formulas for the area of a triangle. The things we know about triangles, if it's a right angle triangle, we can use Pythagoras and sine, cos, and tan. Otherwise, we can use the sine rule and the cosine rule. So that's if it's other types of triangles. Also, we know the sum of the angles is going to be 180. We know isosceles triangles have specific properties, so that the 2 legs are the same and the 2 bottom angles are the same. And equilateral triangles, all the angles and all the sides are exactly the same. So that is everything about triangles, and that's everything about the kind of revision shapes. So you need to know those all those facts really, really well. So when we start doing harder examples, you need to know them. They should be second nature to you. So we'll see you in the next video where we're going to look at trapeziums. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out our website as well.